Hi, Happy New Year to you. Oh, I thought I was going to, well, let's have a nice cup of tea, eh? Can't do much about a nice cup of tea, you know what I mean? Take the stupid hat off, shall we? So, if I do a rig rundown, that's the in thing these days for your guitar. So for the guitar enthusiasts that listen to my humble givings of music and stuff, I thought I'd do like a rig rundown to give you some idea like where I get the sound from. So what I'll do, I'm going to grab the camera and do a little virtual tour, okay, if that's alright with you, and then I'll play a bit so to demonstrate it all. So let's start. I'm going to start amp end, right? So this is the amp that I use. Mesa Boogie. Rocket 44. That's got in it JJ tubes. If you're really into your guitar stuff, JJ tubes. There they are in the back. Glowing nicely. Glowing, lovely. Now, depending on what we're playing, today I'm going to do like a little blues sort of thing, demonstration. So the settings I'd have something like this. You can see the clean rhythm channel, the gain's way up. So it's going to give me a bit of a crunchy sound, not too much. We're in a sweet spot at number 1. This amp is so loud. So number 1 is mega. And then with the lead channel, the dirty channel, I'm up at number 8, and again at number 1. You got treble 7, middle 6, 5.5, bass at 4. The reverb, I don't use the reverb in the amp itself, but it's set at number 8. But the reverb we use is Lexicon. This is a Lexicon MPX 100, see? And I've got that set to a custom thing, which is quite a big sort of big reverb, and then have that in the amp as a as a loop. There's a loop there, so you get a mixture of clean, non-affected sound, and then you can mix in how much of the affected sound you want, which will give you a lot more presence, a lot more cut. Whereas if you just go straight into effects and stuff, that tends to you can get lost in the mix, you know. Whereas your guitar frequencies cut right through. They're the most efficient frequencies. Talking shite now. I do most of the recordings I do. I mic up my amp really close, and it's either the the standard SM57, or I got this Rode NT3, and there it is. That's a full bandwidth condenser mic, great for vocals as well. You wouldn't normally use it with instruments, but you can, because it gives you like the full bandwidth 2020, whereas the SM57 rolls off at 12.5k. I'm talking shite again, but there you go. Now with the Rocket 44, hey, Mesa Boogie, is like a little foot controller. So you've got 2 channels. You can switch channels. Rhythm and lead, you've got the reverb and off. Contour that's just your straight amp. Contour is when you add your bass, middle and treble. So each particular one is like a volume for that bandwidth of settings. And then the only effects I use are actually, apart from the ones with the reverb that's on the loop, which sometimes I may have a little delay on that as well, but it's pretty subtle. The only other effects I use are the good old Crybaby. There it is. So it's a bit like Jimmy's original rig. If you look at a lot of the footage of Jimi Hendrix in the early days, in the late 60s of course, the only pedal he had was a Crybaby on the stage. I mean, that's just lovely, you know. I've been through getting all the effects and multi-processors and hundreds of stomp boxes. I've done all that, and I've got to come back to basics and really just like what you can do with your guitar and your amp. And it kind of, like Jimmy, I used the Crybaby really more as a tone boost rather than the actual wah thing. There's not much, you know. You'll see, well, you've heard it with what I do. So now, shall we look at the guitar? Which one do you want to look at? Do you want to look at this as my second guitar? So if I break a string on stage, quickly swap. It's a Squire Strat, cheap as chips. One with a rosewood fretboard, so it's a little bit better than the cheapest ones. This is made in Korea, probably the North Koreans. Huh? Blame King, what's his name for that. And yeah, it's alright. Incidentally, I'm going to show you this strap. I bought that in a market at Penzance in 1977, and I've been using it ever since. Look at that, fantastic. So that's my second guitar. It does get used a bit. Then of course my main guitar was made by a company called Weisse Hugel and a guitar maker called Manel. Fabulous guy, they're based in Barcelona, Spanish guy, makes the best guitars in the world, best basses and guitars in the world. They cost an arm and a leg, but if you want quality, you know, that's what you need. So this, I'll show you this one. That's called a Weisse Hugel Chris Adams signature model, you see. Here, the pickups were made by Weisse Hugel. It's a Floyd Rose trem system. These are pull push to cut what they're tapped. You've got the 5-way selector, just like a Strat. It's got locking nuts. These lock as well, just quick change. You've got the fret thingy here has been adjusted because of the sharpness on the 3rd string that you get in some things. It's all got its balances, you've got the lock-in one. So we'll put it on. There's the phone, that's typical. We'll just ignore it because it's probably just someone hassling me. So there we go. Guitar sits nicely, balances perfectly. You know. So like I say, made in Barcelona, beautiful guitars. Have a listen to this look. Different settings. So that's like a clean sound. Also you've got a big sound like this. Big sustain. Okay, so now I'm going to play a tune.